I've now been on YouTube for just over 1 month, and in that time I've managed to upload 4 videos. This will be my 5th. And this video, I'm going to share with you what I've learned in the process. So welcome to my first monthly recap on my YouTube milestones. I'm going to aim to do this approximately every 4 weeks or so to kind of show my trajectory, and it gives you an idea of what a realistic growth profile will look like on YouTube. Obviously this is based on my content type and my posting schedule, so your results may vary. At the end, I'll share with you some of my more interesting metrics and conclusions that I've drawn through the 4 weeks that I've been on YouTube and the things that I've learned in such a short period of time. A slightly less scripted video today, so without further ado, let's look at the milestones of my first month on YouTube, roughly posting a video a week. So, videos uploaded. Obviously not including this one, I've uploaded 4. Now let's start off with one of the most relevant metrics, views. So far, total views, 220. I'll certainly take that as a good starting milestone. Now let's break it down by views by video. So, in release date order, my first video got 68. Now for my first video, I'm well chuffed. Didn't expect anything near that. I was expecting something like 10. Second video, 40. Now, it's slightly longer in lengths, about 20 minutes, so I'll put that as the reason for the lower viewer count. Third video, 63. Again, really happy with this, as I didn't expect anything near these kind of numbers. And the fourth video, 49. It's not too shabby, but I can certainly work on this based on the metric that I'll come on to a bit later on. So all in all, I'm actually quite happy with those stats, especially as I wasn't expecting anything anywhere near those numbers. It seems at this early stage that I need to keep my videos below 10 minutes. I think once I've got a more established viewer base, I can start to push the length of my content beyond 15 to 20 minutes. Obviously that depends on the content and quality of the videos. Now let's look at the minutes/hours watched. So total time is 11 hours. And that's not bad for 4 videos, considering they're about 8 minutes each. Hours watched by video. So the first one is 2.9 hours, second is 4.3, the third 2.1, and the fourth is 1.7. Now, I'm not too fussed about the fourth video being a bit lower than the rest, only because it's been up for just over a week, so that'll probably account for less viewing hours watched. Interesting enough, even though I had less views on my longest video, it actually had the longest viewing hours by far. So, next category, subscribers. In total, 22 subscribers. I know it says 21 on the screen, but I think I got a subscriber prior to the time window that's shown. Subscribers by each video, so obviously as I post each video, so someone will click subscribe on the video, and that's where these numbers and metrics come from. So the first video I got 9, second video is 1, third I didn't get any, and the fourth I got 1. So approximately half my subscribers so far have come directly from videos, and the others, I'm guessing, I've watched some of the videos and then gone to my main page and subscribed from there. In all honesty, I would say about half my subs are family and friends that I've told about this channel. Shout out to you guys, thank you very much for the support, it's really appreciated. But excitingly, I have also received some organic subscribers, which I also massively appreciate as well. I've noticed that with each video I upload, I get an injection of viewers and then a scattering of new subscribers. It was only in my first video that I mentioned subscribing. So I may look to drop the classic, remember to like, comment and subscribe in more of my videos. Some of the metrics that I found most interesting are the reach/impressions metric. Essentially, this is how many people see your video in their feed. So the amount of people that your video or your content gets shared with. Of the first 4 videos, in upload order, I got the following amount of impressions. The first, I got 596, the second, 473, the third, 1,015, and the fourth, 4,308. So as you can see, the more videos that I put out, the wider the audience is that my videos are being shared with. It seems so far that consistently certainly is key. Now, I've got to work on mastering the little things like thumbnails, intros, and edits. This is to start leveling up my content and converting more clicks to views and more views to subscribers. I must admit, it certainly hasn't been a smooth process and there's been some challenges along the way. I've tried to get the video out a week, however, life has its way of just happening. Stag do's, university reunions have meant that I've had to improvise with some of my content creation and editing. In one instance, essentially reusing and re-editing the content to produce a different video. So as I just mentioned, time management is a big challenge. My current daily routines leave little time for procrastination or chilling out. So it pretty much leaves the weekend to be able to get the content filmed and edited. I'm still early in the process, and I can see why so many people throw in the towel. If you want to succeed in this content creation endeavor, you must be willing to drop other life things to be able to afford the time to create, especially in the early stages where you're doing so much for the first time and learning so much in the process. This is where the difficult choices are made, and a lot of people just aren't willing to do it. So moving on to willpower and discipline. There have been multiple occasions, as you probably just realized, that I just couldn't be bothered to record any footage. I needed to record the video or edit my footage, and I just have absolutely zero motivation. Especially when I feel tired and have a lot of other things in life that I need to get done. I reckon I'm currently in a position at the moment where I feel like I'm juggling at least 5 main life things. And I tell you what, it certainly isn't easy. I'm hoping, as I learn more, as I improve, and as these fledgling habits become more ingrained in my daily and weekly routines, that this process becomes easier. I've definitely learned a lot in this journey so far, and there'll be a few things that I would change, and add some extra bits that I'd like to inject. So things like YouTube Shorts, just to see how they influence things. So I'll see you in a month's time for another monthly breakdown video, and hopefully some more insights into the content creation journey. Obviously, if you've got any suggestions on what has helped you grow, or better metrics that I can track to hope to influence, then feel free to leave a comment. It would be massively appreciated. And also, this is a nice little segue. If you haven't already subscribed and are interested in following along with my journey, feel free to subscribe. You'll never know. You may just get the inspiration to start your own journey if you haven't already. And on that note, just remember, is it going to be one day, or today, day one?